The Gotham City streets are crowded with people, hiding among them is the Vengeance. He lives in the shadows but still managed to induce fear in the hearts of the criminals. Thursday, October 31st, Mayor is watching the news about the upcoming election while his family is out for trick-or-treats. Just then, someone by the name of Riddler attacks him and kills him. Police officer James Gordon finds his taped dead body with the words "No more lies." The killer left a cipher for the Batman, who investigates the case alongside Gordon. Batman decodes the cipher, which leads James Gordon and him to the mayor's car, where they find a thumb drive. In the thumb drive are the pictures of Mayor with some girl named Annika outside the club. Batman knows the owner of the club, OZ, and decides to ask him details about the girl in the picture. He declines any connection with the girl in the picture. Just then, Batman finds a suspicious-looking girl, Selina, working at the club, who changes her demeanor after watching the pictures while serving the drinks. After that, Batman follows the girl from the club and finds Annika back at her place. Both girls exchange some words and then Selina goes into her room. Later in the night, Selina changes herself in a black bodysuit with a mask on her face and escapes through fire exit and sets out on her bike. Batman follows her to the mayor's house, where he finds her unlocking a locker that is hidden behind a painting and getting Annika's passport. Batman fights with her and takes a hold of the passport. After that, Selina tells Batman that she just wants to help her friend escape before she is killed. Batman lets her go and follows her back to her place to ask Annika some questions about Mayor Mitchell. Upon coming back to the place, they find the place raided and shattered and there is no trace of Annika. Police find another body of a cop with the video of Riddler asking to unmask the truth of the city corruption. After the public message, police tries harder to find him before he targets another high official. Riddler leaves another cipher for the Batman to follow the maze and about bring the rat informant to the light. Back at his basement, Batman and his butler Alfred decodes the cipher El Rata Elata, meaning wings of a bird. The following night, Batman asks Selina for help to get inside information of the secret Club 44. He gives her lenses and microphone to be able to see and hear things around the club. At night in the club, Batman recognizes many officials but asks Selina to talk to DA Gil Coleman. Coleman tells her about some deal going off between Mayor and other people and a word or two about an informant. After getting some information, Selina sees Falcone, the owner of the club. They both share a heated argument, and right after that she decides to leave the club. This leads Batman to believe both to be involved in a previous relation. Coleman follows Selina outside the club and offered her a ride, which she declines. Right after the interaction, Coleman gets into his car, where Riddler kidnaps Coleman on his way back to home. Under those circumstances, Batman decides to make a public appearance to Mayor's funeral as Bruche Wayne to trace Riddler. Upon arriving at the funeral, Bruce watches many people protesting and asking for justice for the Gotham City. In the meantime, he meets Falcone, who tells him how his father saved his life when he was young. Bruce then tells him remembering the whole thing. Right after that, Bruce meets candidate for the next mayor's election Bella Real, who asks him to engage himself in more philanthropic acts. Just then a commotion settles in the funeral hall and suddenly a car speeds up to the front. Bruce jumps to save the orphan at the front. After assessing the situation, he then disappears into the crowd and came back dressed as Batman. From the car appears Coleman with bomb attached to his neck. Upon seeing this, police immediately evacuate the place. There is a note attached to Coleman's chest for Batman. Batman moves forward and takes off the card. In the card, Batman is asked to attend the incoming call on the phone, which was also taped to Coleman's hand. Upon answering, Riddler gives Coleman 3 puzzles to solve to save his life in 2 minutes. At that moment, Batman helps Coleman to solve the puzzles, which includes him confessing for his corruption. But Coleman do not answer the last riddle about informant's name to protect his family. Right after that, bomb explodes, which causes Batman to lose his consciousness and death of Coleman. As soon as Batman wakes up in a cell, he is surrounded with police force. Then he gets in an argument with Chief. After seeing the sensitivity of situation, Gordon helps him out of the station and they both meet up following night to follow Kenzie, a fellow cop who he saw in Club 44. He leads them to a drug lab where they find that Maroni's business, which was supposed to be shut down 20 years ago, is still running. Just then Selina comes on her bike and knocks out 2 of the guards and tries to rob money. She finds Annika's dead body in the car's trunk. Right then, all 3 of them are attacked by the guards with guns. After seeing the exchange of bullets, Selina flees the place, robbing a bag full of money. OZ also tries to escape the place, but Batman follows him in his car around the city. During the chase, a collision causes OZ's car to tumble down the road. Batman saves him and ties his hands and feet together. Gordon and Batman take him to an abandoned building and confront Oz being the rat, to which he declines. After talking to him, they got answer to the cipher and talks to Riddler through online chat, where he asks Batman to go to the Wayne's orphanage. As soon as they entered the orphanage, Batman find clues Riddler left for him about Bruce paying for his father's sin and corruption in the renewal contract. He also suggests in the video that Bruce is the next victim. The video displayed causes Bruce to call his home and worry, asking about his butler's well-beings when he finds that he suffered injuries in an explosion. Back at home, Riddler again leaves a fireproof package for the Batman, where he writes to see each other in hell. Following night, Batman meets up with Selina, where she asks for his to help find Annika's killer. At that moment, Batman confronts her about her relation with Falcone and her taking money from the drug lab. After hearing the accusations, Selina tells him about her mother working at the club and Falcone being her father, and that he owes her all that money. Next day, Riddler sends Bruce Wayne a video message through media where he asks him for his father's sin regarding renewal contract and why he killed a reporter who was working on unveiling the secrets of the Wayne's family and his wife, the founders of the Gotham City. After hearing the news, Bruce goes to meet Falcone in the club about reporter's death. At club, Falcone tells him that his father asked him to deal with him. He also tells him that Maroni killed his father to overcome the mayor's seat and his donation campaign. Right after that, Bruce asks questions about reporter's murder from Alfred in hospital. Alfred reassures that his father was a good man and that he hired Falcone to scare off the reporter, not to kill him. And he did all that not for his seat or elections but to protect his wife and son. Alfred then tells him that his father was ready to confess his mistake, but he thinks that he was killed by Falcone. Bruce then tells Alfred that he cares for his safety and that he is not ready to lose him as well. Right after that, Selina asks for a meet-up through Batman's signal. At the tower, Gordon and Batman see Selina holding Kenzie hostage. Selina then shows them a recording of Annika's voice on her lost phone, where Kenzie and Falcone asks Annika about the information Mayor Mitchell shared with her. After that, Annika is killed. After the revelation, Kenzie tells them that police and politicians, everyone is working for Falcone, and they find that Falcone is the rat. Hearing all that, Selina goes to club to kill Falcone herself against Batman's wish. Upon arriving in the club, she meets Falcone and pretends to ask Falcone's help to find Annika. Right there, Falcone hears from news that the recording of his conversation with Annika is broadcasted all over the media. After that, Selina tries to shoot him down while he was distracted, but the Batman cut the power. Selina fight with Falcone's men and tells Falcone about her being his daughter. Just then, Batman comes in time to save Selina and brings Falcone out to the public, where police arrests him. Outside, he gets in an argument with Oz while coming out of the club. Just then, someone shoots him down and he dies at the spot. After seeing the silhouette of the shooter, Batman and police follow the shooter and find Riddler's place, where they find ledgers about all the corruption and ciphers and a password-protected community where he previously shared some videos. There are posters about him on the wall which lead to him thinking that Riddler knows Batman's true identity. Just then, police finds Riddler sitting at a cafe. The following day, Riddler asks for a meeting with the Batman at his cell, where he tells Batman that he is inspired by vengeance. After hearing that, Batman tells him that he is a nobody and psychopath. He then hints that Batman still don't have any idea about his whole plan. After Riddler's revelation about a master plan, Batman goes back to his place to find more clues about his plan. There, with the help of a cop, he finds a city map and password to the online community under the carpet. Batman then plays the video where he shares his plan with his followers about exploding the whole Gotham City with 7 bombs placed in different areas of the city. After that, whole city will be flooded, and everybody has to gather around City Hall. At the City Hall, all the officials will be gathered for the announcement of the next mayor of the Gotham City. Their gunmen will be ready to shoot down all the officials. Just then, Batman heard explosions across the city. He tries to get in contact with Gordon, but the lines are not working. Just expected, the whole city is flooded with water and people gathers around the City Hall, where the gunmen are armored and ready to shoot down all the targets. They first target the newly elected Mayor Bella Real, who comes out to reassure the citizens about the situation. But Gordon jumps out in the front in time to protect her and took her to a protected place. After that, Batman tries to fight off all the people at the tower. Just then, Selina comes in and save him. Both share an intimate moment, after which Selina is attacked. Seeing the situation, Batman injects himself with the booster chemical, which boosts his physical activity and saves Selina. Below, the whole City Hall is now flooded with water. After seeing that, Batman jumps into the water to save the officials and people and rescue them out of the water. Wednesday, November 6th, martial law is effective in the Gotham City. In the city, Batman helps the people with the message that vengeance won't change past, his or anyone else, but hope could change people. All the citizens have to put their faith in the Gotham City and they will overcome all the difficulties. After seeing the situation of the city, Batman could see the future power struggle between the officials. In the final scenes, Selina meets with Batman and asks him to leave the city with her and explore other places for the adventures. Batman declines the offer and tells her that he still has faith in the city. With words being said, they both say each other farewell and set to their own destinations. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for more epic videos. We will see you at the next one.